lovely Monday, and check it out. I've got a brand new crown, our math crown. It says, show what you know, which is what I say all the time when I'm asking you to show your work or explain or describe numbers in your video. So that, of course, is our math mantra, show what you know, and that's going to be true today and every day going forward. So never forget, show what you know as we start this new math lesson for Monday. So let's check out our learning target. It says, I can write 3-digit numbers in both expanded and word form. So if you bring yourself back to last week, we were talking about forms, different and new ways we can express 3-digit numbers. And last week, we talked about that there are 4 forms we are going to be working on. We learned about 2 last week, and today we're going to be introduced to our next 2. They are called expanded and word form. In our learning target, we mentioned we're going to learn about expanded form. Can you say this with me? Expanded. One more time. Expanded. Expanded form. The verb to expand means to get bigger. And sometimes that means to break apart, to get bigger. And that's what we're doing to a number in expanded form. In expanded form, it shows the value of each digit with addition. So in expanded form, we're expanding the number into an addition sentence that shows the value of each digit. We know that digits hold the value, they hold different value based on their place. And that's what expanded form does. It takes apart that number so we can see all the different values and puts it into an addition sentence. So let's figure out exactly what expanded form looks like. So now you can get back out your whiteboard. So put it right in front of you. On your whiteboard, I want you to write 824. Can you write out 824 on your whiteboard? Awesome. Okay, we're going to write this number in expanded form. So let's think about it. This digit 8, what place is the digit 8 in? It's in the hundreds place, exactly. 8 is in the hundreds place. So what is the value of 8 hundredths? What's the value of 8 hundredths? What is that worth? 8 hundredths. 8 hundredths equals 800. That's pretty simple. So that's the value of the 8. Let's move on. What about this 2? What place is the 2 in? What place? The tens place, exactly. So what's the value of 2 tenths? What's the value of 2 tenths? 20. The value of 2 tenths is 20. So we're taking our 800 and you're going to add 20 to it as we expand this number. Okay, last but not least, what about this 4? What place is the 4 in? It's in the ones place. And what is the value of 4 ones? The value of 4 ones. 4 exactly. It's just 4. So this is expanded form. We took each digit and based on its place, showed the value through an addition sentence. We expanded this number to see its entire value. So 824 is also 800 plus 20 plus 4. This is expanded form. Awesome job. We now have 3 forms that we have knowledge about. So, in order to learn our last form, we've all got to reset that board. So can you reset? So that was expanded form. So can you pause your whiteboard right now? Just have a nice pause, make sure it's resting. So we can learn about word form, our final form, word form. And guess what? Word form is exactly how it looks. In word form, we use words to express a number. So we're using words just like the name says. So when we name a 3-digit number, all the words that we're saying can be written down in letters that represent each digit in a 3-digit number. This one's a lot of times tricky for people because the spelling's a little bit hard, but we're only focusing on writing the whole number in words and making sure it can still express the value of the overall number. So, let's practice word form right now. So, get that whiteboard back out, and we're going to look at the same number that we just did. So, again, can you write on your whiteboard? 824. Notice what we just said. 824. Can you say it with me? 824. Everything we just said can be written out completely in words that express the same exact thing as these 3-digit numbers do. So, I want you to write with me. So this 8, we said 800. So we're going to write out the words 800. We're saying this value of the 8. And then what about the 2? 820. This 2, the value is 20. We already know that. 820. And then the value of the 4, 4. 824. Every digit in this number can be written out in words that still express the value of each digit. So when we read this number, these are the words we're saying. 824. And with numbers, like I said, there's a lot of tricky spelling patterns when writing out numbers. So spelling does not need to be your focus. What needs to be your focus in word form is writing the words in the correct order that match the number. So you need to first write out the hundreds, the tens, and the ones, just like you would when you're writing a number with digits. So that's what you're focusing on. That you're writing the words in order and try your best with spelling, because I know it's tricky. Okay, there we go. That was our 4th and final form, word form. So, before we go in another quick round to quiz ourselves, we're going to reset. So we can do what? Can you reset? So we can do this or that. So once your board is all erased, you're going to stand up and I'm going to ask you a question for math. So 2nd grade, would you rather ride a convertible car to school? If so, you're going to do 5 squats. Or would you rather ride a dinosaur to school? If so, you're going to do 5 toe touches. You got to take your pick. Would you rather ride a convertible car or a dinosaur to school? What do you think? I think I'd be way too scared to ride a dinosaur, so I'm going to ride in a car. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Okay, come on right back down, and we are going to quiz ourselves again with some number translations. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you numbers in different forms, and then I'm going to ask you to translate them into another form. So you're going to have to be nice and quick on your feet, and remember standard, unit, expanded, and word form. So are you ready? Okay, this first one we're going to do all together. So can you write 911 on your board? Right now, write 911. Okay, let's see how quickly we can write 911 in expanded form. So let's think, this 9, what place is it in? The hundreds place. So what's the value of 9 hundreds? 900, exactly. We're just expanding, writing it out with digits. Okay, what's the place of this first one right here? What's the place of this 1? The tens place. What's the value of 110? What's the value of 110? Just 10. That's it. Good job. And this final one, this digit 1 is in what place? The ones place. And what's the value of 1? 1. Just 1, exactly. Good job. So can you read it with me? The expanded form of 911 is 900 plus 10 plus 1. Exactly. Good job. So we just had to look at the value of each digit and expand it, break it apart, so we could see it all within an addition sentence. Okay, are you ready to try one on your own? Let's reset. Here we go, a nice clear board. With your clear board, you're going to write 636. 636. This number is in what form? What form is this? Standard form, just digits, standard form. And I want you to write 636 in expanded form. So you're going to write out the value of each digit in expanded form. I want you to do this on your own, and then you'll come back and check. Are you ready? Okay, pause. Okay, how are we doing, awesome people? Let's take a look at our expanded form. Does it match mine up here? Are you able to show the correct value of each digit? We have 600 plus 30 plus 6. We expanded this number to show how much value each digit was holding. Okay, good job quizzing yourself. Let's keep it going. Reset that board. Okay, what about if I gave you a number in expanded form, but I want you to translate it back to standard form? So let's see, we're going to do this one together. Can you write down 300 plus 4? 300 plus 4. So, no matter what, I know we're working with 3-digit numbers. So I'm going to make sure I have 3 spaces to write my digits. Okay, let's take a look. We have 300 plus 4. Can you take a look at this first part? What is this number? 300. That means we have 3 hundreds. So if we want to translate 300 back into standard form, we need to put a 3 in the hundreds place. Can you write down where would the 3 go in the hundreds place? Right in the front. We're going to put a 3 in the hundreds place, and that digit holds the value of 300. Good job. Okay, let's look at this. Plus 4. If we just want to add 4, that means we're only adding ones. When a digit is by itself, it's only holding ones. So if we have 4 ones, we want to write a 4 in the ones place. So can you write a 4 in the ones place to show this? We have a 4 in the ones place, all the way to the right. Good job. Is there any tens in this number? Are there any value being held in the tens place? No, there's no tens here. So if there's no value in a certain place, we hold that with a nice 0 to show there's no value there. So Super Scholars, 300 plus 4, that number is 304. Exactly. Awesome job. Okay, ready for one on your own? Let's reset, erase everything. Okay. So, I'm giving you this number in expanded form. Can you write it in standard form? 500 plus 90 plus 2. What is this number in standard form? Can you write it down? Just on your board. Did you get it? Let's see. 5 hundredths is going to have a 5 in the hundreds place. 90 or 9 tenths will have a 9 in the tens place. And then 2 is just 2 ones, which will be in the ones place. So, 500 plus 90 plus 2 becomes what number, awesome people? 592, exactly, which you could also read by looking at the expanded form. Woo, good job. We've been doing so much quizzing. We've got one more. So reset your board for the final quiz of the day. Okay, this number is in what form? Word form. As you can see, all we have are words. So I'll read you this number. This number is write it in standard form. Can you translate it? 465. Can you put it into standard form? Just write the standard form on your whiteboard. What do you got? So 400, that's a 4 in the hundreds place. And if we know 60, 60 is 6 tens. So there's a 6 in the tens place. And then just 5 is 5 on its own. So the 5 is in the ones place. So would you look at that? We have both the word letter form and the digit form, the standard form of the same number. 465 seen two separate ways. Good job, Super Scholars, figuring this out on your own and working hard with me. So, after all these 4 forms, you have another chart that you are going to fill out to practice on your own. So let me reset. So, here is your task. You've got another chart. We've got a standard form column, an expanded form column, and a word form column. So your job, of course, is to complete the chart. You have 2 numbers that need to be written 3 different ways. So right now you have a number in expanded form. 200 plus 80 plus 4. You need to write this number in standard and word form. Your second number is 846. This number is given to you in standard form, and you need to write it in expanded and word form. So this task is testing your knowledge of 3 different forms. 2 numbers, each 3 different ways. So you can copy down this chart on your whiteboard, a piece of paper, or whatever you are using. And when you've translated these numbers, filled in every blank spot, all you're going to do is take a picture of your awesome work after the chart is complete and you've checked it. So translate these numbers, take a picture, so I can see just how awesome those mathematician skills are coming along. Okay, awesome people, let's go!